I want to talk about Sam Sulek and how he looked this past weekend, if he deserved a pro card or not.
I think it was given to him.
Yeah, or if it was gifted to him. So I think Sam Sulek did great being self-coached. However, I do feel like there was influence from people like Jay Cutler, because Jay Cutler was taking a look at him, or other. I mean, he's the most popular bodybuilding influencer currently, so he had some opinion from somewhere for sure.
Yeah.
And then secondly, I do feel like there was already more grace towards him out there, Arnold, considering that he's Sam Sulek. That being said, there was a massive improvement from first show to second show. And I do feel like, compared to the other guys that he competed against, he had a great chance. I feel like the other guys looked better, especially from the rear, glutes, hamstrings. But I feel like he should have also not won.
That's what I thought, because it almost, I mean, even like Hanny Rambaugh did like an immediate like feedback. It was like, if he's watching this, you know, he could take some of these advice. So that's when I'm like, okay, like someone, I
people are watching
from the first show to the second show was like, hey,
I think they had their hand in it in the beginning.
Okay.
And also having so much publicity, it's almost like that carries you into the show. You have so much hype, there's a bias towards you already. So guys, get me freaking popular, man. Come on now. Come on now. I'm trying.
He was literally on the poster for the Arnold, and he was just competing in the amateur. I mean, obviously, it's just a big
That's the thing, though. What other amateur are they going to put on a poster that's not even a pro yet?
True.
That is wild to me.
They wouldn't have.
Wild.
They wouldn't have put, if there was like a genetic anomaly that was coming up, he would not have made the.
No, I've never seen that happen before. No one else. It's the popularity. However, he did great. Great package. What is he supposed to do?
Yeah, no, I think
there's nothing he did wrong. It's just that's what just happens.
Yeah.
Episode 6 of Road to the Olympia. And today we're going to be training some chest. We are now 17, 18 weeks out. Also, might be doing the Detroit Pro. So we'll see about that. But yeah, let's rock and roll.
Good, I was going
to use it.
Okay, I was right.
Hey.
I was like, I just got 3 sets of horses around.
Yeah, they are bullshit. Oh man, you ain't got this.
I coach half of these guys, and this is what they do.
Hey, I finished my plane already.
You can have fun a little bit.
Straight on, we're going nuts. You can't bend your elbows. Straight on.
What's the challenge?
Just pick it up.
Pick it up with one arm?
You got it over his face. You can do it.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, straight arm.
Easy. I have been.
That wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be harder. I was like, this is about to suck.
That's because we're all weak.
Let me get my weak hand.
Warm up, done. And I am feeling pretty fatigued, I'd say, as we're getting leaner. If you're following the progress pictures on Instagram, you're seeing how much the conditioning is shifting from week to week. And as you get leaner, joints get drier. Your body's just getting more depleted. It's feeling it more and more. And I'm about that point right now, but it's not yet bad. I'd say if I have to rate it from 1 to 10, we're currently at 4, right? So you're starting to get indications that the body needs longer to warm up. Pumps are not as great. Joints hurt a little more. And just more fatigue, more tiredness. But that's what prep is all about. Prep is always going to have a point where it gets harder, but it doesn't necessarily need to be like most people, you know, I hear prep has sucked for them from week 1 all the way to week 12. Maybe have a longer prep and make it suck less, right? Take it more gradually, allow your body to acclimate, get the most out of each phase versus hammering down, throwing everything at you, the whole kitchen sink, and not really knowing what's working, and at the same time feeling like garbage. So. So it's time for the shirt to come off. Representing. This is the first prep I've gone through without using tren. Most people think tren is a must, especially during prep. You don't have to use everything all the time, right? Again, use more effective ways to lose body fat and less drugs. That's what's going to prolong a bodybuilder's career. So we decided, I don't even think we decided it consciously. We just never needed it so far. I'm not saying that I'm not going to use it here soon, which I'm not sure. Maybe we won't. But currently, we're only running test, primo, and mast, and that is doing the job. Other than that, some thyroid, as always, growth hormone, but yeah, no tren. So tren is not a must. Oof. Tough. No, these are special. It's a special edition.
Damn.
These are one of a kind.
Keeping all the good shit to yourself.
I actually just got this embroidered.
That shit's fire.
Yeah.
I've seen Total Nutrition with a body shirt. I ain't never seen that before.
The one, the DNA one?
A cartoon type.
The alien.
Yeah.
We have new shirts dropping soon. Look out. Yeah. They're coming out on the 15th. We're going to be hosting an event here at For Body Fitness with Optimize You, Alchemy, Total Nutrition, a couple more vendors, and we're going to be selling the new shirts or dropping the new shirts. So that's when you'll see them.
But those ain't coming out?
No.
I'm gonna be here
One of a kind, baby.
and then you're gonna take it off.
You gonna steal it?
I'm gonna take it.
15th of this month, March.
Yes, yes sir, yes sir. 15th of March. It's gonna be an open gym as well. So if y'all are watching, you guys are welcome to come out and try out the gym. Use our vendors, enjoy your time here. You know? You out of here?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bam.
That's you in a minute, man.
When do you think he's gonna compete?
I told you to compete in April. Well, you can do it in April.
Conditioning wise, yes.
You already you're.
But I would say he needs like a whole growth phase and then compete. That's when you're gonna impress people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to show out. You don't want to just show up
Nah, yeah, I don't want to.
That's my goal. I want to show up.
and show out.
Win. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to win.
I know for sure I'm not satisfied with where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Or
Well, you never check in with your legs.
yeah, I don't.
I would like to see that first.
They're not small. I just feel like they're not defined, so I don't show them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, once we get conditioned enough, we'll know. So we have to.
you know, so I might let you see my legs. I don't let.
I'm gonna let you. He's gonna do the honors and let him see his legs.
I'll let you judge them.
I want to talk about that too. What divisions should you compete in? Well, when you actually put the work in, you gain the muscle, you lose the body fat. That's when you can decide. People put in work for like 6 months and want to step on stage. You know, at least 6 to 7 years of putting on tissue, doing consistent bodybuilding work before you even consider a show to be competitive.
Next set.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know, my name is Daniel. Everybody calls me Rambo. My name is Daniel. My actual name is Daniel Fabodi. Fabodi Fitness, Daniel Fabodi. There you go. I just came back from getting some body work as well, some deep tissue work. Something that's very essential closer to showtime is make sure you're taking care of yourself and recovery. This past week has been a little tough on recovery. Lack of sleep, trying to run the gym, be also a coach for people that are competing, but this week should be better, and prioritizing recovery as much as you can is essential, even if it means maybe here and there missing a gym session. If you haven't slept but 2 hours, 3 hours a night, you haven't ate all your meals, and you go try and train, you're digging a hole deeper than one that you can get out of. So you'd rather just take that day off, rest, recover, hydrate, feed yourself, rather than go to the gym, hammer down, and create some more damage that you cannot come out of, right? As a first-time competitor, what should you expect? How do you think you're gonna feel the first time you step on stage? You're gonna have a lot of adrenaline, a lot of nerves. but it's probably going to be the best experience of your life. Just put in the work so you can have the results and step on stage and be proud of what you present. Bodybuilding is a very rewarding sport because the only person that's putting in work is you. You don't depend on a team. It's not a team effort. It's basically an individual effort. So whenever you step on stage, you showcase your work. That's what bodybuilding is about. It's not a sport where we just show off our bodies and try to act like we're buff or proud, or it's not an egotistical sport. It's just a more individual sport. So you get to, again, showcase your hard work at the end of your prep. It's the cherry on the cake, right? So every time I step on stage, I get the same feeling. Nerves never go away. You always get excited / nervous. And yeah, this is gonna be a fun show. Whether that's the Detroit or the Indy, who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll do neither. Maybe I'll just go back into the off season. Maybe I'll go to open. As of now, I'm gonna say that I am 17 weeks out from the Indy. And if you guys see me somewhere earlier, good for y'all. All right. Felt that. City during final stages of prep as well. During your final stages of prep, how hard should you train? Is it effective to train as hard as you would in the off season whenever you are RP 10ing it or giving 100% effort? Oh, you see that? All right. So my efforts closer to showtime, I wouldn't say decrease. I get to a point where I establish probably 1 or 2 reps away from failure, and I just stay at those weights and I try to maintain. If there's weeks that I feel better or I have a refeed, I aim to beat those numbers and then maintain that new higher stimulus. So being careful and not going to complete failure whenever your joints, muscles are tight, joints are fatigued and you're depleted, it's probably more advantageous. But that again would be sub 10 weeks out. So what was that? I think I got 9 reps on this? No, I got 8. Now on to the wonderful dumbbell press, in which I've been able to maintain a very good amount of effort. Shami, just spot me.
Yeah. Right now.
Take your time, whenever you're ready. All right. You grabbing the 130s? You grabbing the 130?
If you need some help,
I'll carry one at a time.
yeah.
You know, honestly, I should probably carry them like that because my shoulders always hurt whenever I carry them both. But I'm still hard-headed.
It's just being
If you're
stubborn.
waiting,
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Okay.
right down. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye, Dylan.
Sorry, I stole her from you. Oof. Why did I wear pants with zippers?
What's your rep range?
That dug into my thigh. I'm going for 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
Yeah.
Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. Xavier, you might want to watch your feet. 7. Come on, one more. 8. There you go.
I like your shoes.
It's hard.
Huh?
So next time, try to hard.
I actually got an extra rep from last week. That's nice during prep, right?
There was like 2 more.
2 more reps?
Definitely.
Right.
I would have started if I went for 2 more reps.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, that's okay.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Appreciate you.
2 things whenever you're done. Chavo's gonna come around 2 to drop off the Melanotan for Xavier, and I'm just gonna ride back with him. So you'll have a vehicle. And then Stephanie is presenting to the board this week to get a grant for all of the policeman at Shipley.
That is awesome.
Membership here. She's like, I don't know if they'll get it, but so I'm gonna email her the pricing.
Oh wow, that would be amazing. I would love that.
I love that too.
We support our first responders and our law enforcement. We've had great support from police officers that train here, and generally first responders, whether that's nurses, firefighters. So, yeah.
So,
I missed it. Oh, that's it. Diuretics. And all the crazy things that are out there. Closer to showtime, during peak, where carbs are higher and it causes some kind of water retention, using the diuretic to get rid of the water retention is great. However, if you're peeled, actually peeled to the bone, conditioned, and you use a diuretic, most likely you're gonna go flat. It does not complement the look, as it does not remove or make you remove like subcutaneous body fat, or make you look more saran wrap. Like, that's the term I hear a lot from coaches that use it. It actually disrupts sodium uptake, or at least the potassium sparing ones, and therefore the electrolyte, which is essential, sodium, potassium, all calcium, all the electrolytes, especially sodium being absent, will cause you to not be able to get a pump. Also, whenever you are not intaking water, carbs need water to basically activate, to basically do their job and be stored as glycogen in the muscle so you can be fuller and harder. However, when you block that water from being actually taken in, you're suppressing also the capacity of processing those carbs for your benefit, which is the look. So you look flatter and you just pee more, probably cramp up some. Can I get a pump? Thinking that you're becoming more saran wrapped, like a lot of coaches claim, and it just does not work. It does not work. I don't know why people keep using it. There's application, like I said, maybe a quarter of thiazide or something like that to help with getting some of that stress-based water. But other than that, people have used them and they have no results from them. So I don't know why they keep getting applied. Who do you guys want to see me train with? It's local here in Kentucky. There's pros here, female pros. I could do one with a wellness pro, see how that goes. If I can hang with the wellness girls. Boy, that sucked. Oh.
Have you fully recovered from it?
So with the gyno surgery, I would say I have recovered fully, but there is some scar tissue and tenderness there still. Yeah, like whenever I flex, I can still feel the scar tissue. Now, according to the doctor, this is something that's gonna go away over time, but I feel like it has complemented the look more, right? Like before, I'd have this droopy look to them, even though it did not look like full-on gynecomastia. But now it looks firm. The nipple is basically in line with the skin. There's no bump out of it, even though whenever I press on it, I feel the scar tissue is way less than the gyno was, and it just looked better. So dips and dumbbell presses. I only have one set of each. When you're training hard enough and intense enough with controlled tempo, with pausing in the bottoms or in the most stretched position of the muscle, you are becoming more effective in training. The training you are performing is accomplishing more of the goal. So you don't necessarily have to go with a second set if you're seeing that the stimulus is enough on that first set. That being said, most people do not train hard enough, so they require 2 to 3 sets. As I also perform 2 to 3 sets in a lot of my movements. So on to the next one it is. Today I'm 225, which puts me 6 pounds away from weight cap. And I truly, honestly believe, although I look lean, I believe I have probably about 8 to 9 pounds to lose of body fat, to be completely peeled. You guys seen the Arnold just happened? You guys seen how those guys showed up? Peeled to the bone. Not an ounce of fat on there. From the best to the worst, all of them were peeled. So conditioning is very important. So I'm aiming for that next level conditioning this time around. We're not playing no games. There's no deviations. There's no thoughts of deviating. It's just on the plan, 100% all the time. What we had here? Got 11.
Yeah.
So you guys cannot see who's behind the camera, but it's Xavier, and it's freaking killing it. And He's also into the lifestyle. He's also a bodybuilder.
I did say.
Here's the definition of bodybuilder. A bodybuilder is someone that's building their body. You don't have to compete. There's a competitive bodybuilder and there's just a bodybuilder. So I started as a bodybuilder. I just enjoyed the gym, seeing my body transform, and that's what you should be aiming for. If competing comes out of that, that's great. But your goal should never be, I want to become a professional bodybuilder, and that's the only goal. Because that's not even going to make you money. It sucks. It's very, very little return, especially from pro shows or even at the Olympia. So. In a good way, in a good way. Sucked in a good way. Let's see here. So we got 12 and 8. And I was at 110. Being a coach is great, but at the same time, it causes you to overthink things and maybe not be as critical with your thinking as someone else looking inside would be. So I let my coach take over training movements. We obviously go back and forth and decide together on what we want to do, apply or deploy while training and while, working together. But I'm busy, right? Like with the online coaching, with the gym, all these things that we're doing, I would rather just have someone take care of that. And I'm sure everybody's life is busy. So you can definitely benefit from having a coach, being able to look into your situation, make the best decisions for you, especially if they're educated. I work with Din McKillop, great coach, great guy, great friend. So I let him take mostly over the whole thing, coaching, food. I make my own diet. He sends me the macros, but it's pretty consistent and he already knows what I'm eating. He'll give me his 2 cents about it so I can adjust depending on if it's going to be effective or not. And with training as well, he's very open to taking in information from me, seeing if it's going to be advantageous, if he thinks it's going to benefit me, and if not, hitting me back up with another more effective method, see if I agree. Communication, that's what it's about. And that should be with everyone, not just me because I'm a coach, but everyone should listen to their athletes and make the best decisions for them. Yeah, my videographer, Xavier, he's freaking awesome. And I was aiming to do this myself and try to buy a camera and do all this stuff, have someone record for me. But it's such a relief having him do all the editing and know that the content is a certain quality that I can trust and not have an issue. So now I don't have to think about my content. I just get it sent whenever we record, it's edited, I post it, good to go. So learn how to allocate jobs to people around you. Oof. Is it harder to do it enhanced? Is it harder to do it while you're natural? I believe it's harder to do it when you're natural because you don't have all the other avenues to basically mitigate fatigue and biomarker changes like thyroid that will allow you to keep on pushing for more fat loss. And when you do push harder as a natural athlete, you have higher risk of muscle loss. So definitely PEDs help. They're not everything, but compared to natural athletes, I feel like we have a great advantage. So, I guess everybody knew that, but. There we go. I got one more set and then we're gonna go pose. You wanna watch me pose?
Yeah.
Oh, come here. Show them your face tattoo. She just got that. Little heart.
My little Powerpuff Girl era.
I got love tattooed on my face. I don't know if you guys can see it.
The camera is so close.
There we go. Yeah. I got that. I had an open gym on Saturday. Dang, she disappeared. I closed my eyes and I was like, I thought I was talking to her. She was gone. I'm doing because look at this right now. We're shooting a video. This is great for my coaching. This is great for my publicity. This is great for everything I do. But it's just me doing what I love. I love helping people transform their physique, whether that's from someone that's obese, becoming, healthy and at a good body weight, healthy body weight, or being someone that's getting ready for a show. Plus, I love PDs. So if I can talk about them all day long, dream. That's the dream. So that's what I do with my clients. I'm not prescribed. I'm not a doctor. I'm not prescribing anything. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I guide a lot of my clients to succeed physically, and I try to work with them in a mental perspective as well. And that's my dream. So it gives me more of a reason to be a better bodybuilder. I'd say motivates me. So whenever I come in here and I see people using the gym, the atmosphere, this space that we've created so everybody can feel, motivated and have the proper equipment for everyone. When I come in here and people encourage me, they're like, hey, how's your prep going? Which I know for a lot of competitors is a pet peeve. How are you feeling? I like people asking how I'm feeling because it shows me that they care about me. When they talk to me, it shows me that they're concerned about what I'm doing. And that right there motivates me. It doesn't drive me away like most competitors. Most competitors are like, why are you asking me how I'm doing? Don't you know I'm suffering? Sure, but they care about you. So I see it. Even Bumstead put on his, a quote that he made. It was, pressure is a privilege, or something close to that. Yeah. Pressure is absolutely a privilege. Pressure means you have expectations. That means you've built a reputation for people to expect something highly of you. I would say I'm handling prep now versus the first couple of preps we did together. Not preps.
This prep a lot better. Your cardio is not nearly as high as what it usually is. You don't have a food eating disorder. Your relationship with food's amazing. Your mood is significantly better. Like usually the last 8 weeks of your previous preps, I'd be like, well, here's the part where I'm kind of sad and can't say anything for 2 months, but you've been phenomenal. Your last preps, it's been a struggle for you to do things, but you're doing all the things. It's like you're not even in prep, and you look leaner every day. So it's been really good.
I'm now clothless, naked. But no, I definitely agree, and I think this time around we had more of a proper setup.
Yeah.
So you have to be ready for prep. You can't just force a prep. This time around, we didn't force it. Everything was in line. I had work on my relationship with food. I had work on being at a good point where I could handle the responsibilities I had during prep. I see people going in debt doing the shows. I'm like, bro, that's not gonna make you money. Why are you doing that?
And you did shows back to back year after year after year, but you realized that you needed to take time off to reestablish your relationship with food and to get things right mentally before doing another prep. And it made the world of difference. You've been out, you've not competed in about a year and a half now, and it's just night and day. Your physique, your attitude, everything. It's just, people don't realize that they do need to give themselves time, and they can't force it. They have to do it when the timing is right.
Sorry about busting your face, Sam.
He's not gonna fart, I promise.
Promise.
And I won't slap your butt, I promise. Because Danny be slapping mine. Dang, look at that glute. Wow, your glutes have never looked like this.
Am I good here?
He can't be drunk. Yeah, it's my favorite. I own it. I said no, but you my favorite. I'm afraid of getting red beach. Nigga, I run one. I ain't making nothing for that. I make it home. Up in the streets.
I'm inspired. I seen the Arnold yesterday, so I'm inspired to pose dramatic. That look okay?
Did you need anything for your midsection?
That's why I have a videographer, so he can edit all this stuff out. How'd that look?
Gonna post tomorrow.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you said you've been wanting to like work on your posing.
Yeah, I would like to. I thought you said because something looks bad specifically.
I think I want to try to change a few things on your glute execution a little bit though.
My glutes?
Yeah.
What do you want to change? Let's see.
We'll do it tomorrow. I don't want to do it today. Thank you guys for watching episode 6. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and support your people. We appreciate ya.